Hello, pile number one. Welcome to today's reading. Today, the topic is how strangers view you or judge you, basically, their perception towards you. So, let's start the reading. I have not pulled too many cards today, so I hope it's not too short. Hope you guys enjoy the reading. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Be sure to engage with the video if you enjoy it. And if you have any video suggestions, you can leave those down below as well. Let's move on. Now, this is a new deck I got. I love this deck. If anyone wants to buy me a deck or donate for the deck, I have my Amazon wish list listed down below. You can check them out, or you can just give me a suggestion. Which one do you think I should get next? Because I've been meaning to get newer decks. It's just more fun and new, fresh energy. So this is the one I got. I really like it. Hope you guys like it too. We have here gemstone. Wait, it says, you are a rare and precious treasure. It's in white, so it's harder to read. So gemstone is naturally connected with Chitra Nakshatra also. Some of you could have that. But crystal energy, it's giving me also 6th house energy, Virgo. We have the healer. This is the very first card that came out for you. We have the healer with this vibrating sort of a heart. Very beautiful. Mend the hearts around you with love. We have sunflower, so a bit of sun energy as well. Turn towards the light and grow. This is nice energy. I think a lot of people perceive you in a really nice light. Strangers, they get a very good energy right off the bat from you, pile number one. So, what do they see? They perceive you as a healer. I think whether they understand this consciously or not, they could feel that you're intuitive, pile number one. And you're very perceptive. You notice things. You read between the lines. You are confident also. They see you as a confident person, but a bit of quiet confidence. Not the most, we can say, animated sort of a person. You're very calm and quiet. I'm getting calm energy. Some of you could also have Saturn Sun conjunction in your chart, because we connect stones and whatever we get out of the earth, that's Saturn. So Saturn Sun I'm also picking up here. Anyway, Sun in one of the earth signs, and maybe some sort of connection with Saturn and Venus. So I'm sorry, I'll stop. But you give healer energy. You seem very kind. There's softness in your energy, because we also got the moon. I can't help but look over. I'm seeing the moon for the tarot, and a little cat also. So cat, we naturally, this is moon plus Rahu also. But cats we are kind of obsessed with. And the cat is, it's like busy and sleeping. So not someone that you want to disturb, or perhaps people might not be like rushing to get close to you or to talk to you, something like that. You might seem a little reserved as well. But strangers look at you and they get a good energy from you. They could feel like, okay, somewhere I feel like I trust pile number one. In a room full of strangers, they would be the one to trust you. And if you said something, you spoke up or whatever, I think people would listen, people would give it attention. There's a bit of respect energy also that I'm picking up. You seem very stable, grounded, mature. Also, I'm getting mature energy with this pile. Not old, but mature. Someone sensible, someone sincere. And you also, because I'm drawn towards a meaning here, it says, turn towards the light and grow. You seem like a person who's not only growing themselves in life, but people might come to you to grow themselves. So it's again that healer energy where you make people feel better. You understand them. You nurture them. You nourish them. You're someone with your first look, your physical appearance, you would make a good, let's say, therapist, or like a counselor or a guide, mentor. Those sort of professions would suit you more, because naturally when the client is coming towards you, they'll trust you. That's your energy. You could also have kind eyes. You could have not, let's say, intimidating features. Sometimes we have sharpness in our features. It makes a person more intimidating. But you have roundness in your features, I feel. And something about you, you seem very warm, welcoming, sweet, compassionate, kind eyes, softer looks. That's your energy. Maybe you wear a lot of jewelry and gemstones also. If you're a healer, let's say you're a light worker, tarot reader, maybe you dress like that also, like a lot of crystals and something about your work and profession, the things that you believe in. So I think maybe it's easier to just pick that up. Okay, I see that pile number 1 is wearing a lot of crystals. They could be into tarot and astrology. Something like that could also be there. So people just notice what you're wearing, your clothes, your jewelry, everything. And they try to figure out, okay, what is this person's profession? You are also good looking with gemstone coming out. Sunflower also flower. Naturally, I personally connect with beauty. So you're someone who's good looking. People like your appearance. They find you pretty to look at. And they might also be drawn towards looking at you. Like the sunflower follows the sun in the sky. People could notice you quite a bit. They might look at you and see we have this balance of masculine and feminine also. We have the sunflower, which is, let's say, a symbol for sun. We have the moon also. So we have both the luminaries here. And both are connected with eyes. So a lot of people look at you. A lot of people notice you, pile number 1. And maybe you're also someone who doesn't notice other people. I have this habit. I never look at people. I don't care who's looking at me or not looking at me. I just never look at anyone. I never make eye contact with anyone when I'm out in the public. So maybe you have this thing also, because I see she's looking down. So maybe people are noticing you. People are looking at you. But you don't realize that, or you just don't pay attention. Something like that could also be there. If you're on the internet, you could do really well with the cat coming out, because we connect moon with masses, so an audience, public, and cat is obsession, Rahu energy, internet also, and when people get hooked and obsessed. So you could do really well if you post some sort of content online. So yeah, before I move on, I quickly just wanna go over everything that I said. When strangers look at you, they feel a nice energy from you. They're drawn towards you. They might not readily approach you, but somewhere they trust you. They find you a sincere person, someone trustworthy, or someone they are willing to listen to, let's say. And you're good looking, you're pleasing to the eye. You seem like a stable, grounded sort of a person, not animated or chaotic or someone who would fight or aggressive. That's not the energy. It's very mild, soft, gentle energy that I'm picking up. And you're someone where people would open up to you easily. And you also seem like a healer, someone who brings healing to others. Maybe also a person with a big heart, compassionate person. That's your energy. And your appearance is also very warm, welcoming, instead of intimidating or mysterious, we can say. That's what I'm picking up. You could also seem very healthy, because I'm noticing 6th house here. And Virgo energy coming out again. It says the work, health and duty area of your life. 6th house we connect with career also, service. So people, I gave you that message earlier. When they look at you, they try to figure out what does this person do for a living. So that message is repeating. Second thing, you seem very healthy also. Maybe you have a good body. Maybe if you work out, you could have toned muscles or something like that. Or your skin is glowing. Good weight on your body, something like that. Perhaps people notice your body, your health. Maybe you have really nice thick hair. That is also an indicator for good health. So something along those lines. And 6th house is connected with healing also. So that same message of the healer. People see a healer in you. They see you as a problem solver. They're drawn towards you. We have Venus here. So Venus in 6 gets debilitated. But here, women could be very much drawn towards you. Or some might even have animosity towards you. They could be jealous. See you as competition. Because 6th house is the house of competition, enemies, people we compete with. So women could have a bit of hatred, but some women could also be drawn towards you for problem solving, because that's the energy of 6th house. Criticism, problem solving, maybe some relationship advice. They see you as a person who can guide them. Venus is also, Venus, Jupiter, both are archetypes for counselors and what's the word? Guide? Yeah. And see, you look good looking. Venus again is connected with beauty. It says the part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence and valuables. So you are good looking. People notice your eyes. See, I was talking about the luminaries being connected to the eyesight. So we have the eyes here repeating. And people notice your jewelry, gemstones. That is also a symbol for Venus. Jewelry, gemstones, crystals, your clothes, your makeup. People notice that, and you are good looking also, because we connect beauty with Venus. So same messages. See, that's why you don't need a lot of cards. The same messages keep coming out again and again. Here we have, is it focusing? We have hunter, sure-footedness, predestination. We have fate, accepting help, guidance. See, guidance, accepting help from you. People are willing to accept help from you or ask you for help. You seem like that reliable sort of a person. Let's move them a little. Okay, so we have Kritika Nakshatra, we have Ardra Nakshatra also repeating. Not repeating, but coming out here. And right now Jupiter is in Ardra. So maybe it's a special time for you, pile number 1. If you're thinking about doing some sort of spiritual stuff, or getting more into spirituality, or let's say taking a risk in life, or testing your destiny in one way, this could be a sign for you. Take it only if it resonates. But the hunter here seems like people notice your head. They see you as an intelligent person, someone with good ideas or good inputs, good insights. With fate, it's again tied to spirituality, occult, tarot, healer. That same message is coming out. So people feel somewhere like you can unravel things for them. Strangers could see you as someone who firstly seems very sure of what they're doing in their life, like a person who's in control of their destiny. This is how they see you, and they feel like maybe I can learn from pile number 1. Maybe I can ask them for help or some sort of guidance as well. Somewhere they trust your intelligence, your input, because head is connected with intelligence, ideas, everything to do with our brain capacity. So that's what I'm picking up here. Sure-footedness. You seem like a very sure person, and they're drawn towards you because hunter, you know, that active energy. So people could be drawn towards you. They notice you out of the crowd. You stand out. We have here door to spirit. See, that healer, spiritual vibes is very strong with this pile number 32. That could also be significant. So you seem like a door to spirituality, door to intuition, guidance, knowledge, wisdom, hidden resources and hidden knowledge. And see, here it says you are a rare and precious treasure. So perhaps a lot of people look at you. They make up their own, let's say, judgments, perceptions. Some people could notice that brilliance that shines through in you, and those people approach you. Maybe some other don't approach you. They see you as a beautiful person. Some don't like you. 6th house Venus. They see you as a competition. Others, they like you but they don't approach you. So perhaps fewer people approach you, but most people notice you. Fewer people see you as a rare and precious treasure, it says right here. And you represent a door to spirituality to a lot of people. They feel like they can learn a lot from you. We also have the 4th chakra, number 38. So people could come up to you about their issues that are weighing on their heart quite a bit. Even relationship matters. See, Venus has come out. Venus is all things love. Love, relationship, heartbreak, heartache. Everything is connected to Venus. It's the heart chakra. Seeing a lot of green also. Think of 6th house as Virgo. It's also earth sign. So green energy, I was saying here, sun may be in earth sign because we see a lot of earth here. If you look at the cards, earth energy is strong. Maybe you have a lot of planets sitting in earth signs. That would be Virgo, Capricorn. What's the other one? Taurus. So yeah, we have heart chakra. People coming up to you to show. See, heart also being highlighted here. Heart is also here as the healer. Nice. So heart chakra was already illuminated in this spread. I didn't really, make that connection before, but I'm seeing it now. So people ask for advice. Especially you could be someone who gives great relationship advice perhaps. We have here Swan. It says grace. Appreciate the beauty inside and all around you. This word grace. Yesterday, one of my friends had posted a cat, and I asked him, hey, what's the name of the cat? And see, we do have a cat here also. And he said Grace. So Grace has come out again. This is nice. Maybe someone's name is Grace who's watching, or one way or another, this is important. But anyway, Spirit is reminding you to maintain your grace. Go through life if you're going through a challenging time with grace. Everything is working out in your favor. Maybe it's some sort of affirmation for you, pile number 1. But here it says, appreciate the beauty inside and all around you. Because maybe it's advice for you, but people notice the beauty in you, inside you, and also outside. Like externally, you're beautiful with this Venus, but you also help people. You're beautiful on the inside and out. This is how people perceive you, strangers specifically. And this is also a reminder for you, pile number 1, from Spirit. So you move through life in a very graceful manner, like a swan. I also connect swan with the goddess Saraswati. She is known for her intelligence and giving artistic talents. Also connection with good education, nice communication, graceful. That's your energy. This is how people perceive you. Very, very, very nice. Out of the 3 piles, I think this is I can say, the perception is quite nice overall. We have here gratitude. You can read the whole thing if you want to. Show your thanks by the way you live your life. So you seem like a person who's grateful. You have a lot of gratitude. Again, here we see the older lady teaching perhaps her little kid about something. So it's just being that mentor energy, right? Healing, guiding, giving guidance to other people, and also being grateful for the things around you. Again, we see a lot of this greenery everywhere. Earth element is very strong. And lastly, we have the poet. This is number 7. It could be significant. So you live your life, you romanticize your life. There's something romantic about you as well, pile number 1. Perhaps strangers feel like you're a romantic person, you're soft, gentle. It's all about the heart chakra. That's the energy people pick up. Maybe you also have green aura, pile number 1. But this can be also, let's say, advice for you, where you should notice, have more gratitude, and see the beauty in everything. Romanticize your life. Be a little more poetic. But people see you in a very good light. Strangers like you. And some of them could even be romantically drawn towards you with this poet. Maybe you have a way with words. There's something romantic about you. Or something, I don't know. Like people like it. It's very beautiful sort of energy. So that was the reading for you, pile number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed it and it resonated with you. If you want to support my channel, you like my videos, you can watch the ads on the videos, watch the videos for longer, join the membership. If you want to book a reading with me, lately a lot of people have been booking the natal chart reading. So if you're interested, you can find all the links down in the description. You can also write to me on my email and I can book for you. So to make it easier for you. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello pile number 2. Welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing how strangers view or judge you. So that's gonna be the reading, their perception basically of you. So let's start. Take what resonates, ignore what doesn't. I just got a new deck, so I'm starting out with that. If you have any deck suggestions, you can leave those down below. If you want to be generous enough to buy me a deck, you can find my Amazon wish list as well down in the description. Let's start. We have the key here. It says unlock your inner potential. We have seed. This is the very first card that came out for you, the seed. It also gives me the energy of Ace of Pentacles. It says growth begins in small steps, nurture your potential. Here we have renewal. This is kind of like 8th house Scorpio energy, Phoenix energy, transformation. Embrace the opportunity for fresh beginnings. It also makes me think of Mula Nakshatra, kind of like that Gandanta point of Scorpio and Sagittarius, because Scorpio is water, then we go into the fire. This is like tumultuous sort of water where you get purified. So renewal, going from the water to the fire where the water gets burned up. And Mula Nakshatra also, because I'm noticing the roots. Mula means roots. And finally, here we have sisterhood. We have women together are unstoppable. This is really nice. Bit of Venus energy, bit of Venus moon. So what am I seeing here? Obviously, you could have placements in Sagittarius, Scorpio, maybe one of those other points, like for example, Pisces and Aries, that beginning or that sort of area, and obviously Leo and Cancer. This one, Leo, Cancer, then this one, and the third one you can't see on the screen. So what I'm seeing overall, for women especially, I think if you're a female watching this or feminine energy person, a lot of women could look at you as a friend, like a girl's girl. That's the energy I'm getting with sisterhood. People just trust you. You also seem like a family, sort of a, I don't know, like soul family vibes. You give off that to people. Like you are someone who can be trusted and you would make a good friend. Confidant. Like we say, if you're a, let's say, guy watching this, maybe females could still look at you as a friend more so. Maybe they might friend zone you, but there's this energy of just trust, loyalty, friendship, and companionship that you give off. And you're like a team player. You help other people out. You're very like fair, just. That's your energy. And then key and seed. This is very interesting. For me, the way I read this energy is people see a lot of potential in you, pile number 2. So perhaps, let's say, you're doing some sort of public speaking, or strangers look at you, or like, let's say you're at your office, you're giving a speech, or I don't know, somewhere you make your presence felt, and you're speaking up, you're showing your potential in a way, and people notice you for the very first time and they're like, wow, who is this person? How come I never saw them before or paid attention to them before? I see a lot of potential in this person. So it's that sort of energy where you capture people's attention by your actions, or somewhere you kind of, I don't know, either you show off your skills in one way or another, something about your speech, your voice, your skills, your leadership ability, something like that. So you make your presence felt, and you would also excel in these things where you speak up, you take up space, you raise your voice, you raise your hand, these sort of things. When you're standing your ground and you're kind of like showing off in a way, so people notice. They're like, who is this person? And something about you just impresses others very quickly. So strangers see you as a person. You could also have decent money. Let's say something about you, you seem like a person who has resources, or you can build resources with Ace of Pentacles. People might even look at you and feel like, I want to invest in this person. So maybe you have good ideas. So you share your ideas with other people. People are like, you know what, that's actually a good idea. So for like a startup or a business venture or something like that, people just trust you and they want to invest. They're all ears for your ideas, your knowledge, your wisdom, your input, your opinions. It's very interesting. And you're a key person. Something that you add to the whole group is kind of, let's say, irreplaceable. So others cannot replace you. And you have potential. You're also someone people want to invest in. Growth begins in small steps, nurturing your potential. Unlock your inner potential. So potential word is repeating twice. This is important. People see potential in you. Or maybe you could also have a job or a career that's, let's say, aimed at helping women. You could attract female clients. So maybe you should look into that also. Consider that as well. Because people who are blessed by Venus, they can attract money through women. The clients tend to be women. So maybe there's a message like that for you. Here it says, embrace the opportunity, see opportunity potential. Fresh beginning. You're also a person who can, let's say, even if you get knocked down, you pick yourself back up very quickly. You're the sort of person who's very dynamic. You roll with the punches. You're good with change. So strangers see you as a force to be reckoned with. Like you have good ideas. You can take criticism. Even if things don't work out, you always come up with something new. It's hard to defeat you. And you're always looking to learn. You keep getting better, evolving. Good with feedback. Let's look at the tarot. Here we have the Page of Cups and the Fool. Okay, I forgot to mention this earlier, but you give young energy also. Young energy. See, even the younger people tend to be full of ideas. This is also young vibes and also creative ideas, creativity in general. Charming, charismatic person who can make an impression on other people, who is kind of memorable in one way or another. Curious also. Younger energy is connected with curiosity, learning, growth, evolving, getting better, confidence, and dreamer energy. Fool is also like that. Fool is about taking risks, taking a leap of faith, full of ideas, full of dreams, connecting with people also really well. Usually it's also very social sort of energy. So where you can connect with people, you can charm them, you can impress them with your skills. Speaking of leap of faith, let's look at the next card here. It's Jupiter. You see a person literally jumping off a cliff. This is Fool energy repeating here. And young energy, you also look very young. So there's a bit of, oops, what did I do? There's a bit of innocent energy also that you have. Innocent, naive, full of ideas, rookie energy. Someone who's learning and growing. Here it says your confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck. Jupiter is a very positive energy. When we put it in certain zodiac signs, person can become too complacent, or they're not the most practical or grounded. So maybe that energy is there with you. We also connect that energy with younger people. But overall, what am I picking up? You seem a very positive person, willing to take risk, willing to learn from your mistakes. Energy is really nice. You create a positive impression on people. You seem like a person who has knowledge also. With Jupiter, this is wise energy as well. Confident. See, here it says confident, self-belief, and courage. This is exactly what I was speaking about. And luck also. So somewhere you get lucked out also. You find the right people, you find the right opportunities, you land at the right place at the right time. So you attract luck. I said love also, maybe, so there's love also. But you're someone who perhaps is good at manifestation. You know how to multiply your blessings. And you see always, you look at the positive side. You don't seem a very negative person. So when strangers see you, especially your first impressions, you seem like focusing more on the positive, trying to make things happen instead of complaining, criticizing, being negative, being too practical or grounded, or not willing to change. You're someone who's like, okay, let's do this, let's make it happen, let's be positive. This is nice energy. We have Aries here. So I would connect these keywords like confidence, courage, and self-belief more with Aries actually. So I was really surprised. I'm like, how is it written for Jupiter? But anyway, you did get Aries also. The energy around you is dynamic. I think I use this word. And spontaneous. Crusading, impulsive action is likely. So you're an action-oriented person. You like to take charge. You don't like to slow down. You are drawn towards taking risks also. We also connect Aries energy with Fool, because it's beginning. And see, I spoke about that energy of endings with Pisces and then beginnings, Kandanta point, with Aries. So your communication is also being highlighted here with the sword. We connected with Ace of Swords. Also, some of you could have Ketu in Aries. Maybe you were born in, let's say, 1994, 1995. I don't know exactly the time frame, but I'm noticing the flag, which is a symbol for Ketu. So Ketu in Aries. And sword is connected with communication. So you're charming. You really impress people with your communication. Page is also communication here. That's why I was saying I was picking up this energy of speaking, and people notice you. People notice your ideas and they're impressed by you. And you could also have Mars-Jupiter conjunction. You could have Jupiter in Scorpio or Aries. We have priest, perseverance, faith. So you're good with manifestation. You're good with attracting blessings, luck. You make the best of things. You also tend to also look at the positive side. You're a master manifestor, pile number 2. This is really nice. And you could be spiritual, religious. Maybe you make donations, you attract good luck through that with your generosity or something along those lines. Maybe you're religious, but you seem like a person who has belief in themselves, who has faith, who is not too proud. You're humble as well. This is good energy. You know how to attract blessings by being who you are. We have astronomer, discovery, augury. Kind of gives me the energy and the vibe of this card also, but you see the opportunity where it doesn't exist or where other people fail to see it. I'm also getting Satyabhisha Nakshatra or Aquarius energy. Speaking of Aquarius, I will be posting Aquarius Ascendant today or tomorrow on my membership. You can join the Mercury tier to gain access to that. If anyone here has Aquarius placements, you can watch that. But yeah, you see, I repeating on both the sides. So you are noticing these things that other people are failing to notice. You're really good with that. You have a talent for figuring things out, let's say, or discovery, new things, new ideas, doing things differently. You're really good with that. We have here all tied up, number 23, number 45, man holding a heart. You're someone who would, if you really want to make something happen, you would get stuck on it. You're like, I will make it happen one way or another. So you're very passionate that way. And you're also someone who's very creative, full of ideas. You follow your heart always. You follow your gut instinct. You could be romantic also. This energy of being charming, charismatic, impressing people. So you impress people. You make an impression where people get kind of tied up to you or the things that you believe in. So they invest and they listen. They pay attention. And you wear your heart on your sleeve. You're willing to learn. You might get upset, but you pick yourself back up again very easily. You have nice energy overall. Likeable person. We have innocence, porcupine, free yourself of guilt and shame. So you have a bit of innocent energy. Like I said, you seem like a younger person. Sweet, gentle, charming, charismatic. You have that. We have fun also. See here, again we see kids and animals. You can read this whole card if you want to. Lighten up and laugh today. You could have good humor. So maybe you are not making a speech, but you're just doing these small little things like saying, leaving remarks or banter with other people, and then strangers notice you and they're like, wow, this person's so funny. They remember your jokes. You seem like a little bit of a, like, I'm getting very young energy, childlike. Childlike quality is there with you, for sure. You make an impression and you seem like a team player. You're funny and also a lot of fun to hang out with. Maybe animals and kids are also drawn towards you. We have the Ice Age. Is it focused? I don't know why my screen is not clear today. Anyway, let's see. I hope you can see. The seeds of new beginnings are germinating. See, the very first card that I pulled for this. Oh my god, I have to take everything out. The seed. And then the seeds of new beginnings are germinating. Perfect. And we had the Fool also, which is new beginnings. Aries is also beginnings. This card also makes me think of Ace of Pentacles. So see, there's so many cards here that speak about new beginnings, new opportunity, potential. So strangers view you as a person who's always moving, doing something. You're busy, you're planning, you're coming up with ideas. There's a lot of active energy around you, and people see a lot of potential in you. You have sustainer also. This is 24, so that could be a number that's important to you. But sustainer speaks about a person who's not just good at starting things, but you can also persevere. You can follow through. You can maintain things. You can preserve things. So a fruitful person. A lot of people look at you as a person who would make it big, who will be successful, and they see potential in you, they see innocence in you, they see a childlike quality. So never lose that. Pile number 2. And you create a nice impression. People trust you, people see you as a friend. And also funny person, fun to hang out with, likable, sociable. That's your energy. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you like my videos, you want to support the channel, you can watch the ads in the videos, watch the videos for longer, you can join the membership. And if you want to book a reading with me, a lot of people have been booking the natal chart reading lately. So if you're interested, you can book that with me. You can also reach out to me on my email. Everything is linked, but you can also always write to me on my email. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello pile number 3, welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing how strangers view you. What's their overall perception towards you? Take the message that resonates, ignore what doesn't. So let's start. I just got this new deck, so I'm starting out with that. If someone has any deck suggestions for me, leave those down in the comments. If you are generous enough to gift me a deck, you can check out my Amazon wish list down in the description. Thank you. Let's start. Here we have the heart. It says listen to your heart, it always knows. We have the chalice, hold space for your dreams to come true. We have spell, you hold the power to create magic in your life. This is really nice. It's giving me like manifestor energy, also a creative person. So we have the heart, kind of gives me ace of cups energy, but that itself is here with the chalice. Ace of cups, very strong. Ace of cups is ideas, creativity, person who's full of desire, person who's full of ideas, creativity, feelings that are overflowing. Romantic energy also, and this is also for chasing your dreams, following your heart. So the very first thing I'm picking up, when strangers notice you, pile number 3, they could feel their heart racing a little bit. Something about you, it excites people. It could be something that you say, or they could just have very strong romantic feelings towards you, or they believe in what you're saying. I don't know, it's almost as if you could also be a reflection or a mirror. Maybe something about you reminds them of themselves. Let's say the childhood self, or it could remind them of like a old flame, ex-lover or something like that. Maybe you're like a portal that takes people into a different realm. Nostalgia energy I'm picking up. They could see as highly spiritual person, maybe a manifestor or a person who believes in these sort of things, maybe spiritual, religious. With spell, maybe you dress also like a witch, or a bit of witchy vibes you give off. So people could just naturally, strangers could assume you are into witchcraft or something like that. So there's so much, like so many ideas, so many, even I'm getting a bit of this energy of fantasy, like overthinking, overcooking. You could also be a person who lives their life by following your heart, following your dreams. So you inspire that energy in others, because I'm seeing following your dreams, I'm seeing heart also. So a person who follows their heart, someone who, instead of looking for stability or a paycheck, you're the sort of person who would do a career or job that's suited to your needs, your requirements, your talents, and your heart. You want to feel happy while doing it. So you seem like a person who's wise. Maybe a lot of strangers notice you while you're reading something, you're reading a book, or you're working, you're busy doing something. You definitely have dreamer energy, or someone who follows your dream. You could also be some sort of motivator. Maybe you motivate other people. You're into witchcraft or cult. You're a manifestor, or very intelligent, doing a job that requires a lot of ideas, brain power, intelligence, creativity, something like that. You're a passionate person also. Maybe people notice you more when you wear red. And obviously strong romantic feelings that people feel towards you. You could have a lot of admirers and people who want to date you, people who want to get close to you. Maybe even people could get crushes on you, even straight people, or let's say women. If you're a female, maybe women could catch a crush on you. I'm just getting this energy of just admiring you, fawning over you, and just observing you quite a bit. And you seem very busy. I'm drawn towards the word magic also. Something about you is very magical, whimsical. Maybe that's your aesthetic, or the things that you talk about, or the way you live your life. It's a bit of like a fairy tale fantasy, something unique, different. like you romanticize your life, something like that. You also seem like a romantic person if you are. If you're not, then you can just ignore this message. But if you're a romantic person, maybe hopeless romantic, or something about you, like maybe you romanticize your life, you're very much into, let's say, feminine energy, masculine energy, these sort of things and concepts, or even doing spells, witchcraft, stuff like that, like a very magical sort of energy you carry around you. Maybe you are fond of candles also. Listen to your heart, it always knows. You have good intuition, but romantic feelings. Strangers could also feel a strong desire to talk to you, because Ace of Cups I sometimes connect with just desire to connect with someone. Connection, communication, conversation, heart to heart. Yeah, that's what I'm getting so far. Let's see. For tarot, you got the Queen of Pentacles. You also got the Knight of Wands in reverse. So you could attract a lot of lovers, suitors, even players towards you, people who might catch feelings and then fail to meet your energy, or maybe they admire you. There could also be this theme where people want to be like you instead of, let's say, having feelings for you. They want to be like you. So the feelings are misplaced. They think it's romantic, but no, it's admiration or wanting to improve themselves. So maybe you could attract a lot of people who are struggling in their life, or who are not quite clear of what they want in their life. They look at you as a very sorted person, or maybe a person who's trying to figure themselves out. Maybe you're not completely sorted, but you're someone who's on the right path. So you could attract people who are kind of lost, and you seem like this relationship material, dating material, boyfriend girlfriend material sort of person, someone who would make a good partner. That's your energy. And you also have good money. You seem like a stable, reliable person, someone who would take care of them, nurturing, sweet, gentle presence. That's what you give off to other people, nurturing also, but kind of busy in your own world. Not the most, let's say, if you like someone, you might not give them hints. You seem a little reserved or a bit mysterious in this regard. So a lot of players could be drawn towards you, especially people who are very, let's say, expressive. Whereas people who are genuine, who don't date easily, who don't connect with people easily, they might hold back in terms of their communication. You could also attract younger people, because here we have Queen, here we have the Knight. Naturally, just people are drawn towards you. Your energy is very enticing, mysterious, and mesmerizing. Pile number 3. Strangers find you very attractive. That's one message I'm getting. And you also seem very interesting. These are the 2 keywords for your energy, the way strangers see you: attractive and interesting. Here we have Gemini. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. So people want to have an exchange with you. See, there's a desire to connect, to exchange energy. Also a bit of friendship vibes also with Gemini. We connected with friendship. So some people would want to be friends with you, or to learn from you, or just naturally just communicate, just to figure things out. Or you could be funny also, maybe charming. There's good banter. You're very good with matching people's energy, replicating their energy. So you are the sort of person who's funny, but the jokes you crack are based on your audience. So with one person you will have a different vibe, with other person you can have a totally different vibe. That's your energy overall. You know how to gel with people, how to also be dynamic and flexible that way. We have 12th house here. So we have Pisces energy. This is the area of your life that is overwhelming. You yield to a greater cause or power. This is about spirit, religion, those sort of matters. But see, you follow your heart, you have good intuition with 12th house coming out. We have Pisces also, Gemini. Mercury gets debilitated in Pisces, so you could have that placement. It gives a vivid imagination. Also a person who follows their heart, not logic, usually in their life. So that could be your energy, where you follow your heart, your intuition. You don't follow the logical things every single time. You could have Gemini placements, Pisces placements, 3rd house and 12th house placements. Mercury could be prominent in your chart. And you could also be very, very generous. You're very giving towards people. See, here I'm seeing the Pentacles, and this is the Queen of Pentacles, a person with the resources, a person who can help other people out. So you're naturally nurturing. You could also have Cancer placements, by the way. You take other people under your wing, you guide them, you help them, you feed them perhaps. You're generous, maybe you donate to a cause. And you're maybe getting more into witchcraft or cult, spirituality. You're looking for a higher meaning in life. So you might seem very social and like this Gemini, but there's a deeper side of you that's like the Pisces in 12th house energy. Maybe that's hidden. That's for you. People might have an inkling, but they see the more social side of you. Interesting. So people, I'm picking up various different types of energy. Some strangers will perceive you in a different light. Other strangers will perceive you in a different light. We have here Dancer, self-expression, strength. You could have Ashlesha Nakshatra. And some of you are dancers. You have graceful body movement. You're also, like I said, this is very attractive, physically appealing pile. People like your physicality, your body. Very attractive, passionate energy. Even 12th house is connected with bed pleasures. So that energy is very strong. Dancer, you seem very expressive. So I was getting reserved energy. Maybe you seem busy, not reserved, and you do have a bit of you create this impression on people. People notice you. We have puppeteer, explanations, apologies. We have enchanter, deception, trickery. So you are the enchanter or the enchantress. You have the ability to make other people like your puppets. I don't know, you have influence over people. You can influence people, especially with your looks, your charm, your beauty. You could be dark feminine also. Maybe the male counterpart to that. I don't know what that is. But you have a bit of this energy, a bit of this danger, or something like sexy or very appealing, mesmerizing. You're like the, what do you call it, guilty pleasure or something. Maybe not that word, but like forbidden fruit. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. But you have influence over people. You can influence people very well. Puppeteer, right? And people are drawn towards you. They notice your movement. Strangers could notice you when you're interacting with other people. So maybe it's a specific message. Pay attention to this. When you're interacting with other people, people might be staring at you. Something like this. So maybe there's a fear in approaching, so they just notice how you're behaving, what's your mood like, and how you talk to other people. And those strangers might go up to those other people instead of you. Something like that. I'm noticing an eye here, so people notice you. They look at you, they stare at you. We have victory, number 28. Strangers see you as a person who would be successful in their life, victorious, proud, confident. Nice energy. They see you as a successful person. We have storm warning, number 10. We have number 42, women holding a coin. See, same Queen of Cups. Sorry, Queen of Pentacles energy repeating here twice. And see, Black Cat also. So Black Cat energy. Notice the Panther also here. Panther is connected with passion. Numbers could be significant. What am I noticing here? Successful, powerful person. Someone who is independent, successful. You have your own money. You seem like a person who would make a good partner when strangers look at you. But there's also this fire, there's this storm inside of you. Something about you is a little scary and intimidating. And you could say something or do something that kind of really scares people. Like they would warm up to you. They'll be like, okay, let me talk to pile number 3. Let me approach pile number 3. Then you do something and boom, they're scared. They're like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. So you have this energy of bedazzling people. People could also find it hard to be themselves like 100%. Something about you, your energy is can be overwhelming also. But again, it's not your fault. But people I think it's just the desire to impress you or to match your energy, or they feel overwhelmed by your success or your talent or something about you that's overwhelming, and people feel like I'm not a match. They feel insecure. So it's again more about them than it is about you. But you seem like a very put together, elegant, classy sort of a person. doing well in your life, busy, you got stuff going on. This is our squirrels. Look at you. Sorry, the next card is squirrel, so I was just reading that. It says squirrel, preparation, get ready for big changes. Veil, soul's path, honor your soul's purpose. So you're a person who follows your heart. The very first message we got here with the heart, soul path, that's your energy. Mature also energy I'm getting with this pile. Pile number 2 was a little immature, young. Pile number 1 and 3 is very mature energy. We have squirrel, preparation. You seem like a very prepared person. When you speak on something, you have an informed opinion on it. And if you don't know, then you say, hey, I have not completely looked into it. So you seem like you speak with purpose. Whatever you say, there's a meaning behind it. And you like to get prepared. You're someone who's a planner. Virgo energy, I'm getting organized, planner. You prepare yourself. And maybe big changes are coming into your life. This could even be advice from spirit. Take it as it resonates. Here we have high priest. You can read the whole thing if you want to. High priest is also kind of like this witchcraft, occult energy that I'm picking up. And you have a bit of masculine energy also if you're female. But I'm getting overall both the sides, because we have queen, we have the knight, then we have high priest. We have this girl here. So both the sides are coming out. You can read this all the way through. Lead with strength and wisdom. That's your energy. You're a leader. Strangers see you as a leader. They see you as a strong person, strong personality. They also see you as a wise person. I think that's a good way to sum it up. Final cards, the self. For you, it's all about you. You know, you're focused on your goals, who you are, where you're going in life. You seem very self-focused, not self-centered or selfish. Keep that in mind. You're also colorful. You have different sides to you. And every stranger perceives you in a different light. That message is repeating here. And again, you're looking for something higher, much deeper. Something more fulfilling in life. Not just a paycheck or admiration or compliments from people. We have here, what number is this? 29 adds to 9. And I don't know what this is. Someone tell me, what is this? Is it 60? Maybe it's 50, I don't know. We have the kiss here. So again, it speaks about passion, intimacy, wanting to get close to you, romantic feelings. People could fall in love with you at the first sight, or they could catch feelings for you. That's the energy I'm getting. There's very something like passionate, fiery about you, or I don't know. Very seductive energy you have. So wanting to get close to you, and then also seeing you in this light. This is nice. Dual messages. Take the message that resonates with you, because there were a lot of different messages in this particular pile. So yeah, use your intuition. If you like my videos, you want to support the channel, you can watch the ads in the videos, watch the videos for longer. You can join the membership. I will be posting Aquarius Ascendant soon. So if you're interested, you can join the Mercury tier. And if you want to book a reading with me, lately a lot of people have been booking the natal chart reading. So if you're interested, you can book with me. You can write to me on my email, or check out all the links that I've mentioned. You can find something there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.